Welcome. The people in our care trust us completely, and protecting that trust is one of our most important duties. This class is about recognizing abuse, neglect, and exploitation, and knowing exactly what to do when something isn't right. 3 terms to know. Abuse is a willful act that harms a resident's body, mind, or emotions. Neglect is the failure to provide the care, food, hygiene, or supervision a resident needs, whether it's intentional or not. And exploitation is the improper use of a resident's money or property, often by someone they trust. All three can be reported, and all three are taken seriously. Our residents are vulnerable. Many depend on others for daily care, and some cannot speak up or even recognize that they are being harmed. Harm can come from a stranger, a visitor, a family member, or even a fellow team member. That is why the law makes every one of us responsible for noticing and reporting. When we stay alert, we protect not just safety, but dignity. Harm takes many forms: physical abuse, like hitting or rough handling, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, like threats, humiliation, or isolation, neglect, when needs go unmet, abandonment, and financial exploitation, stealing or misusing a resident's resources. Some harm leaves a mark, much of it does not. Watch for the signs. Physical abuse may show as unexplained bruises, burns, or injuries at different stages of healing, or a resident who flinches or seems afraid of being touched. Neglect may look like poor hygiene, weight loss, dehydration, untreated sores, soiled clothing or bedding, or missing glasses, dentures, or hearing aids. You don't have to be certain, just trust what you notice. Other signs are quieter. Emotional harm can show as a resident who becomes withdrawn, fearful, tearful, or unusually agitated, especially around one particular person. Financial exploitation may appear as missing belongings, sudden money troubles, unpaid bills despite having funds, changed legal documents, or a new acquaintance who suddenly controls their affairs. A change in someone's usual behavior is one of your most important clues. You don't need proof, and you don't need to investigate. If you have reasonable cause to suspect harm, that is enough to report. First, make sure the resident is safe and comforted, and get any needed medical help. Write down exactly what you saw or heard in the resident's own words where you can. Never confront the suspected abuser yourself, and never promise to keep it a secret. Report immediately. Florida law requires a call to the Abuse Hotline, 1-800-96-ABUSE, the moment you suspect harm. You can call anytime, day or night. Also tell your supervisor or administrator. But remember, the duty to report is personal, and it can't be handed off to someone else. In skilled nursing, suspected crimes are reported to the state and to law enforcement within hours, even faster if there is serious injury. Reporting in good faith is protected by law. Your identity is kept confidential. No one may retaliate against you for speaking up, and you cannot be held liable for an honest report. The real mistakes are staying silent, waiting for certainty, or assuming someone else will call. Failing to report suspected harm can itself be against the law. When in doubt, report. It is always better to keep a resident safe. These duties apply everywhere we work. In both assisted living and skilled nursing, Florida's Adult Protective Services law requires immediate reporting, and residents have the right to be free from abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Skilled nursing adds federal protections and strict reporting timelines, and the Long-Term Care Ombudsman is an independent advocate there to help residents and families. Recognizing harm and reporting it is how we honor the trust our residents place in us. Stay alert, lead with compassion, and never hesitate to speak up. This has been a Palace University training. Thank you for protecting the people in our care.